everyone. Back to Thursday Night's Warfare. Like I said, tonight's episode is happening right now. Big main event for the episode tonight, as the main event will be a anticipated match that's going to be happening on Wednesday in AEW, but it's happening today here on MEOW. The main event will be Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada. And we got some other matches as well. We got a fatal four-way tag team ladder match to face off against the Von Erichs at the pay-per-view, where the winner of that will get the next opportunity at the tag team titles. Steal. I cheat, I steal. Most squirrels in love with the Lady Charm. You know I had to sing the 80s theme. And we also got other action in Group B. And there's Devin. Devin, you're not on the card tonight, but you were on the last card where you won your matchup against Clark Connors. You're 3-1 right now in the tournament. At the moment, you're not the first guy. You're not the number one seed yet in your group. You're tied for second, but you're only like a win behind first place, so don't worry. First match of the night, though, it will be Shingo Takagi, Hiroki Goto, and Carter Williams here to start off the show tonight. This is one of the last episodes we'll do before the pay-per-view. I think we're going to do one more, and I believe that will be Wednesday night. We will have Thursday night off, and then on Friday night we'll have the pay-per-view. And it's going to be a long pay-per-view. There's going to be a lot of matches on that card on Friday night. Covered by Hiroki Goto, broken up by Carter Williams. Hit DDT by Carter Williams. Shingo's on the outside of the ring. Nice forearm shot there by Carter Williams, the son of Evan Williams. There's Takamoto. Takamoto, great to see you, as there's an enziguri to the head of Hiroki Goto by Shingo Takagi. It's always good to see Mr. Takamoto in the chat, as always. From behind. Ooh, big kick to that leg of Carter Williams by Mr. Hiroki Goto, who is going to be fighting tomorrow morning, our time, in New Japan, in the New Japan, in the New Japan Cup Finals, as he faces Yota Tsuji in the finals of the New Japan Cup. I'll give my predictions for that matchup during the shoutouts. You're too kind. Well, because Takamoto is here, it's time for free camera. Look out, the kendo stick, but he's taken out of the hands of Hiroki Goto by Carter Williams. Swinging neck breaker there by Hiroki Goto. Shingo throws Goto off the ropes and a nice slam near the kendo stick. A cover by Shingo Takagi and a kick out. You're going to be sick? Oh no. Hurricane Rana by Carter Williams. Carter Williams was a part of a big tag team match that happened last episode when him and his brother, him and his father, Evan Williams, fought against Marshall and Ross Von Erich. The match was won by the Von Erichs after Marshall escaped the steel cage. And because of that, they're going to be in a number one contenders match at the pay-per-view for a shot at the tag team titles on the line. And there's Taylor. Michael Blaze is going to be fighting tonight. Michael Blaze is going to be in the next match, as Blaze will be facing off against Brandon Styles. Carter Williams with a Canadian Destroyer. The Canadian Destroyer by Carter Williams back in the ring is Hiroki Goto. Goto gets dropped on the Blue Thunder powerbomb by Carter Williams. Carter Williams to win, and a kick out at 1. Hiroki Goto kicked out of the Blue Thunder bomb at 1. Shingo's in a bear hug. Shindo Takagi with the bear hug. He fights out of the bear hug with these elbow shots. Where's Hiroki Goto going? And Goto's got a kendo stick. Look out for Mr. Goto, the fierce warrior of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hits Carter Williams with the kendo stick. The cover by Goto. Oh, and he almost got 3 off of that. Goto eats a clothesline by Shindo Takagi. I gotta say, I really like having Shindo Takagi back here in this company. Goto catches him off guard. GTR. GTR by Goto and a kick out. Oh, wait, that was the wrong move. I meant to say that was technically the GTR, but a modified GTR. Kick out off the diving Hurricane Rana by Hiroki Goto. Clothesline by Takagi and another one by Shingo. Shindo Takagi throws him off the ropes, back elbow. Blaze says he hurts his ankle. I'm like, come on. Oh, here we go. GTR! GTR Hiroki Goto. Oh, and a kick out. Shingo. Shindo Takagi kicks out of the GTR. And by the way, if anyone wants to know what the GTR means, I don't know. Okay, that's just a name that was made by Goto. Shindo Takagi. A deadlift. Oh, into the face buster. Shingo with a shoulder tackle. Cover by Takagi. And broken up by Hiroki Goto. Hiroki Goto, a former 3-time winner of the New Japan Cup. That is the most in New Japan Cup history. Oh, and Carter Williams just dropped Shindo Takagi with his own finishing move. Or no, that was Shingo. Shingo hit the last of the dragon, but it was broken up by Carter Williams. There's a clothesline by Shingo. Shingo's feeling powered up right now. He's feeling pumped up. An elbow to Carter Williams by the Dragon. The Dragon picks him back up to his feet here. Shindo Takagi puts Carter Williams in the ropes. Carter is busted open thanks to Shindo Takagi. Oh, but a baseball bat shot is countered by Shindo Takagi. Shingo, the cover on Hiroki Goto, off the DDT. He got him. Shindo Takagi wins. The Dragon picks up his first victory of 2K24, pinning Hiroki Goto. He hits a pretty usual wrestling move, that running DDT. And he just pinned Goto off of it. Goto was busted open off that DDT by Takagi. The Dragon pins him for 3. And Shingo has scored his first victory of this game in his debut match. Speaking of Michael Blaze, here we go, everybody. It's Blaze versus Styles. Takamoto says, I didn't know you could hurt your ankle by sucking. So true, Takamoto. But here we go. It's Blaze versus Styles. As here we go. We get ready for this matchup here. Styles oh, what the hell? Blaze puts out the hands of respect. He doesn't shake. Styles can't believe it. Wow. Blaze tried to do the handshake of respect for Styles, and he pulled his hand away. A little disrespect there by Michael Blaze. And Blaze says, Brandon, I'll beat you. Well, I don't know if you'll beat him, but you definitely disrespected him. I mean, you offered him the hand of respect, and before Styles could shake it, you pulled your hand away. Typical Michael Blaze, never respects his opponent. There's a springboard crossbody by Blaze. Both Blaze and Styles have yet to get a oh, never mind, I'm wrong about that. Michael Blaze is the only person so far in the tournament, other than Van Kingo in Group A, to not have a point in the tournament. That streak of no points continue for Michael Blaze. Here's the best show ever back aging. Oh, here's the best show ever back again. Well, thanks, Takamoto. I always appreciate that. And you know I will, and I appreciate what you do as well. Back to free camera mode because cameras in this game suck. Styles misses the springboard. And Michael Blaze is capitalizing off a missed springboard by Brandon, and Brandon has made a super kick. What a shot by Michael Blaze, and right now Michael Blaze is beating down Brandon Styles. The cover by Michael Blaze, and Styles kicks out. Is AEW all ex-WWE? No, they're not all ex-WWE. They've been working on that a lot better, actually. They've gotten a lot more people as of late that are not ex-WWE guys. For example, Brian Keith, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay. Those are all guys that are not all ex-WWE people. Those are people that they have signed most recently to some contracts. The big one's Okada and Will Ospreay. Those two are going to be massive talents for AEW. Look out for Styles. Oh no, and Styles misses. If Brandon loses, we won't hear the end of it. No, that's true. 1 second, my cat is doing something weird. And my cat's being weird. Brandon throws Blaze back in the ring here. Styles top rope. Why is he up to the top rope for? Blaze sees Brandon, but Blaze fails. Cover by Styles. Kick out by Blaze. And there's WXW. I thought you were talking about it for a quick second. Sorry, WXW. WXW says, I'm actually a fan of Blaze. Oh, God. That's bad to say. Blaze is dropped by Styles on the floor. Brandon lifting up Michael Blaze here over his damn head. And by the way, WXW, Carter Williams lost his match. Because Carter Williams was in the opening match of the night. He was a part of a triple threat match where it was Carter Williams versus Shingo Takagi versus Hiroki Goto. And Shingo Takagi pinned Hiroki Goto to win the match. I mean, if Blaze loses, we won't hear the end of it. Yeah, makes sense. WXW says, but I'm also a huge fan of Brandon Styles. Well, there you go. Styles back in the ring with Michael Blaze here. Blaze trying to capitalize. Blaze throws Brandon in the corner. Kicking the ribs by Michael Blaze. Michael Blaze with a scoop slam. Blaze is going up to the top rope, everybody. Michael Blaze trying to put away Styles here. And there it is, the Dragon Rana from the top. Cover by Blaze to beat Styles. And no, Styles kicks out. Styles kicks out of the Dragon Rana. WXW says, so Blaze, you can take the L for tonight. And you might be right here. Styles, here's the kick. The inverted neck breaker by Brandon Styles. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Brandon Styles beats Michael Blaze. Brandon Styles puts away Blaze with the inverted neck breaker. Styles is now up to 2-2 in the tournament. And Blaze is now 0-4. Good job, Blaze. You sucked even more. And I have an itch. Hold on for a quick second here, guys. I got an itch. Our next tournament matchup is going to be Mystico versus Yoshinobu Karamara. Have you seen the Unity anywhere? I may have. I don't really know if I've seen all of them, but I felt like I've seen Queen somewhere. I'd call it the smallest, glimpse of him. I don't know where he is. Blaze says that did not happen. Yes, it happened, Blaze. Start, realizing that it did. Oh, excuse me. And here go Yoshinobu and Michael and Mystico. I'm just going to be right back and we'll grab a banana. He's talking chart of the Unity. Oh, he's taking charts of the Unity. I've written some charts down and I'll share them. Okay. Blaze says the referee was in favor of Brandon. Sure he was. Sure. Hey, Takamoto, if you're still here, what do you think of Michael Blaze saying that the referee was in favor of Styles? The Unity is if Kane was pregnant. Oh my god. Well, I mean, Finley kind of looks like that. Finley wears a mask. Get her at 1.5, by the way. Oh, kick to the leg by Mystico. Of course, that big event is coming up soon. Only 2 days away. As Friday night will be, of course, be that massive pay-per-view with those 5 gauntlet matches against the Unity and 5 teams of 4. So far, we have 4 teams and only have 1 more left. We have 4 teams of the 5, so we only need 1 more team left to fill. The Unity doesn't listen to Pinhead, only when he's there. Blaze says he had to win the match. What do you mean you had to win the match, Blaze? You failed. Oh. Yeah, Blaze, good day, sir. You lose. One knee by Yoshinobu Karamara. Ooh, and a kick out. By the way, if anyone knows where that line is, the one I just said, the good day, you lose. Good day, sir, you lose. Whoever knows where that line comes from, we get a high 5 for that. Yoshinobu going to the top rope here. Yoshinobu going for the moonsault. He missed. Blaze says Brandon hit me with brass knuckles. Check the video. No, he did not hit you with brass knuckles. WXW says the truth is Unity is only scared of Pinhead when he's there, and when he leaves, they listen to one man in the group. It seems to me they listen to David Finley more often than not. Yep, that is correct, Taylor. It is Willy Wonka. That was from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. From the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That is when they're in the factory after Charlie has won the tour, after Charlie survived the tour. And Charlie doesn't really get anything for winning that whole tour. Mystico going after Yoshinobu here, kicking him right in the head. SW said, hey, do you post your stream on a YouTube video? I do. I import the video from my Twitch onto my YouTube channel. Of course, I use my YouTube for that, and my Twitch, and my computer. I use a computer for that. Tilt-to-War armbar here by Mystico. Taylor says that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of his favorites. I mean, hey, it's a good movie. Mystico, springboard crossbody. Here's a cover. Ooh, and a kick out. Yoshinobu, that was close. Mystico going to the top rope here. Mystico. Moonsault, oh, he missed it. How do I do it? Well, I use my computer. That's how I do it. So what I do is I go on my computer, go to my Twitch account, go to video producer, I think it's called, video producer or something like that. Then I hit on the little three dots near the edge of the screen, and it comes out with a little menu, and it says export, and then, you change it up from there. Swanton from Mystico. Oh, and a kick out Yoshinobu. Karamaria. Blaze says that move should be banned. It is encouraging people to eat chocolate. Frog splash by Mystico as Blaze is calling for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to be canceled. Weird. And Swanton again by Mystico. Done. Mystico wins. Is there a way to do it mobile? I don't know. You may have to look that up online to do that there, Evan. Or WXW or Joseph Alexander. But Mystico here gets the victory over Yoshinobu Karamara. I think that puts Mystico up to 3-1. Yeah, it would. And next up is Tiger Mask versus Sean Ely. Blaze says eating chocolate makes people fat. And watching your wrestling makes me want to die, Blaze. Anyway, I'm going to do the shout-outs here right now. So, first of all, the people in the chat tonight, Devin the Bandit, HT Takamoto, Captain Austin / Iron Taylor, and X-Zone Wrestling / WXW. Your other people are Shockwave Wrestling, Vampiro 712, Prince Macau, Dust Killer 30, aka Christopher Huvis, That Franchise Guy, Number 6 with Cheese. Your random shoutouts go to Water, Bananas, and the finals of the New Japan Cup, which are happening tonight, technically the morning. And my pick to win the finals between Hiroki Goto and Yota Tsuji is Yota Tsuji. He is my pick to win the New Japan Cup this year and the finals. My original pick to win was Zack Sabre Jr., but he got knocked out in the second round by Ren Narita. And so after that, I picked Yota Tsuji to win. Blaze, stop touching me. You're hurting me. Ow. Help me. Blaze is putting a wig on. This makes me put a wig on. Blaze is Brandon. Brandon's team, they cheated. What? Blaze, please just calm down and have some wine. No, Blaze is already whining. He doesn't need any wine because he's already whining. Someone forgot to put Blaze's pacifier back in. Yeah, someone go find Blaze's pacifier. He actually put it out. He took it out of his mouth. Back suplex by Tiger Mask. Hit there by Sean. Sean puts Tiger Mask over the top of the ropes. Kick, punch to the head, and a drop kick to Tiger Mask. I have an itchy nose. Nice move on the floor by Sean. Don't forget, main event tonight is going to be a kind of like a upcoming match that's supposed to be happening tomorrow night, as the main event will be Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada. And we're also going to have a four-way ladder match, or a four-way tag team ladder match. The winners of that ladder match will face off against the Von Erichs on Friday night, and the winner of that match will earn an opportunity at Hell's End's tag team titles. Nice flip kick out of the corner by Tiger Mask. Blaze says, Brandon, tell them you cheated in our match. I paid you to throw the match. Blaze, shut up. You did not say that. And bottom rope moonsault, but Sean moved out of the way. That's W says, here, Blaze, I got a gift for you. It's the worst thing unlike you. Here you go, open it. It's 3 copies of 2K20. Now we don't have to see you in WWE 2K24. Just stick to your game that actually sucks. It does more than suck. It's garbage. It's really bad. Is it the worst thing I've played? Nope, they're a lot worse. Hell, there's even games that came out this year that are worse than 2K20. I mean, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is not good at all. Well, that's not even the worst game of the year. That's Skull and Bones from Ubisoft. That game's awful. I haven't even played that at all, and I still know that game's terrible. Nice spin kick there by Tiger Mask and a rope break. Blaze, you're the definition of everything wrong with 2K20. I wouldn't really say the definition, but he's more of the foundation. The definition is more 2K themselves. Oh, chop block by Sean at Tiger Mask. And now Sean, here we go. Blaze says, I want to fight the Ultimate Booster. No, Blaze, you have to wait your damn turn. Because, well, at the pay-per-view, Blaze, you have a match. Yes, Blaze, you have a match on Friday night. But it's against Davey Boy Smith Jr. And there it is, jump cut elbow. A jump cut elbow by Sean. And Tiger Mask kicks out of the elbow drop. So yeah, this Friday, Michael Blaze versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. of the World Titan Federations. Why is that match happening? Because Michael Blaze never shuts up about how he dislikes Davey Boy Smith Jr. Big kicks here on the floor by Tiger Mask. And oh, right in the barricade goes Sean. And it does W to another gift for Blaze. It is a poster that says, I am better than a rocker. Sincerely, Brandon Styles. Well, that is true. Styles is better than Blaze, because Blaze sucks. I mean, tell me what Blaze has really done that's good lately. He has lost every match so far in this tournament. He's 0-4. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Tiger Mask. Cover. Kick out. Bring it back to his feet. Counter there by Sean. Sean, the inverted Boston Crab, is locked in on Tiger Mask. Will Tiger Mask tap out? No, he will not. Sean off the ropes. Chopped by Tiger Mask. And now a big tilt-a-whirl slam Kick up from Sean. He stops the Tiger suplex. Here's an uppercut. Blaze looks like he came out of the Ghostbusters. No, Blaze looks like he came out of a dumpster. Top rope, Sean with the crossbody. And now he's looking to put down the Tiger Mask. The kick is complete. The Sixer driver. Sixer driver from Sean. Got him. Sean beats Tiger Mask. Blaze says, if I'm nice, I can be in the tournament. Blaze, you are in the tournament, but you suck. You haven't even gotten a win yet. So the junior heavyweight champion at 2-2 so far in the tournament. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Shane McMahon. All right, Dr. Widener Jr. versus Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels beat Michael Blaze last episode. Blaze, and WSW says, hey, Blaze, I'm sorry. I'll take it all back. Not. Blaze is sorry for what? For sucking. All right, here we go. In the ring now for Dr. Wagner Jr. and Christopher Daniels. I believe both men are 1-3 so far. Acting like a jerk to you. I know you're crying like a baby. Ayo. Ayo. Shot to that leg there. Dr. Wagner Jr. there by Christopher Daniels. I'm going to update the standings after this episode's over. It'll be up to date and everything. I don't believe that there'll be any more junior heavyweight tournament matchups until after the pay-per-view. Because the next episode is just going to be like, I don't know, matches almost like what's going to happen at the pay-per-view, except for those gauntlet matchups. And the main event, of course. Yeah, I was talking about Shane McMahon and his theme song, and I talked about Dr. Wagner Jr. and Christopher Daniels and all that crap. Blaze says, where's Davey Boy Smith Jr.? Oh, nice move by Daniels. Davey Boy Smith Jr. is not here tonight, Michael Blaze, if I remember correctly. He is not here tonight. So suck it up, Buttercup. Marcus, he said Blaze because he keeps sucking. Blaze does keep sucking. What I mean by he keeps sucking is he keeps, sucking in matches, which means he can't win anything. And what I mean he can't win anything, he can. I mean, every time Blaze at least wins something, and for once in his life, he cheats. He cheats to win everything. Hell, I mean, probably when Blaze was dating people, he cheated on them just to say, oh, I dated you, now I'm cheating on you, immediately right after the date was over. Why? Because it's Michael Blaze, that's why. He takes shortcuts. You see, in life, there's three things. The hard way, which is working hard and getting good pay and stuff like that, or just surviving. The today's way, you're only working because you want to survive in life. And then there's the Michael Blaze way, which means take every shortcut imaginable and be an ass to everybody. Kick out by Christopher Daniels. Daniels is in trouble. Heel hook here by Dr. Wagner Jr. Blaze says that he's never cheated. Oh, hell no, you have cheated before. Blaze, you have won matches where you've hit people with brass knuckles. You have won matches where you've put your feet on the ropes. There are matches that you have won where you didn't even pin the person that you were supposed to pin. And you even beat someone with the officials' help. So I don't know what you're talking about, Michael Blaze, but you have definitely cheated to win matches. Didn't your wife cheat on you? Blaze has never had a wife. Blaze has never had a wife. That is definitely true. Blaze has never had a wife. If he did have a wife, I mean, I would be, oh my God, like, oh Jesus. That'd be terrible. I would hate to see the person that was his wife. Either the person that Blaze married was really drunk and stoned out of their mind, or they're as ugly as Blaze is. Or they're homeless. Who knows? Nice armbar by Dr. Wagner Jr. Daniels eats a German suplex. Blaze says, where's the proof? You don't have any. Guys, Davis says, wait, calm down, guys. We need to stop thinking. We need to stop and think about something who's not in the chat right now. Something that's not in the chat right now. Okay, so I guess Shockwave Wrestling, I guess, which is 0 Hour. I actually do not know if we're going to have 0 Hour this week. From what I've heard, I don't know if we're going to have 0 Hour. So we may not have 0 Hour on Thursday. Top rope, Dr. Wagner Jr. with a shooting star press. And got him. Dr. Wagner Jr. goes up to 2-2. And Christopher Daniels is now 1-3. Yeah, Takamoto said beautiful shooting star press. Yep, that is true. It is, Takamoto. Well, Takamoto, if you want to see the originator of the shooting star press, you're going to get it. Because the man that started the shooting star press is in a match now against Drilla Maloney. I'm actually kind of surprised that people don't know about that the shooting star press was invented by Juice and Thunder Liger. I figured people would know more often about that move. Oh well. It's probably because people don't know how great of a talent that Juice and Thunder Liger is. And speaking of Liger, there he is. One of the greatest junior heavyweight of all time. Don't use me for your for your transitions. Well, it happened, Takamoto. As this will be the final junior heavyweight tournament match for a couple of episodes. Now, there won't be any on the next one because they'll just be like trios and tag matches. And then we have that big pay-per-view on Friday night. Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to have an episode Saturday. It all depends on what time I get back from my cousin's birthday. If I'm able to get back in time to do an episode, I'll do an episode. If I don't, I don't. That'll most likely happen on Monday. Oh, Liger, nice takedown of Drilla Maloney, and he's got him in a submission here. Me and Vic were talking in Instagram, and he said, yeah, he's going through problems. Yeah, he told me that too. Yeah, Vic is having some issues. I guess it's an honor. Well, it's always an honor to be a part of transitions, and it's always to be an honor when you get to see Juice and Thunder Liger. See, I do pray for Vic a little bit. I hope he's getting better and stuff. I do hope that. Nice moves by Liger. Drilla Maloney, only one of 2 wrestlers in this tournament so far that have yet to lose a match. The only other person other than Maloney is Saburo Jr. He's in Group A. But he's facing Devin on the next night of Group A. And that's going to be a hard match. And 2 valid points, yep. Nice move by Juice and Thunder Liger. Liger gets taken down by Maloney. Maloney going for the knee drop. No, he stops and kicks him from behind the head. Classic maneuver by Drilla Maloney. Maloney, here's that weird takedown of his. Maloney off the ropes with the splash. So far in this tournament, Drilla Maloney has been an absolute savage. And there goes the Liger to the floor. Maloney back in the ring with Liger. Liger's caught, going for the brain buster, and Liger counters. Good counter by Juice and Thunder Liger, and a flip counter by Maloney. Pop-up uppercut by Maloney. What an uppercut by Drilla Maloney, and a kick out at one by Juice and Thunder Liger. Liger picked him and slammed down. Don't like talking about my life, but I'll let everyone know that his wife passed away 3 days ago in a car accident, so I try not to look at my life and look at my company and other people's lives. Hey, that's just your opinion. But look out, everyone. Top ropes. Shooting star by Juice and Thunder Liger, and the rope break. Maloney touched the bottom rope. Maloney stays alive in this match off of breaking it with a rope break. I don't know how that would count as a rope break, considering that Liger didn't really have the full pin until Maloney's leg was in the air, and now this could be it of the match, because here comes a Drilla Killer. Drilla Killer to Juice and Thunder Liger. No, and Liger kicked out of a Drilla Killer. Drilla Killer kick out by Juice and Thunder Liger. Up on the corner, and here we go. We're going off here, beating the hell out of each other. We got some trading blows here. A chop by Liger, a slap by Maloney. A chop by Liger, a punch by Maloney. One by Liger. Chop by Maloney. We got a chop battle. Counter by Maloney. Slap to the face of Liger. Chop by Liger. So we got a chopping battle here, folks. Liger's got the basic and Maloney's got the overhead. This is just turning down into a beatdown, and here we go. They're trading shots. Man alive, these two are beating the hell out of each other. Yeah, you just go ahead and say your match card for August 31st. Go ahead, I don't have a problem with that. Man, this matchup has turned into an absolute war between Maloney and Liger. Those two were absolutely murdering each other with those shots. Maloney, the kick in the corner. Liger punched him. Good counter by Liger. Rolling kick. The rolling kick by Liger. Liger's feeling it. Liger. There's the kick. Here we go. Brain buster. Brain buster by Liger to win the match. Oh, Maloney kicked out of it. A brain buster kick out by Drilla Maloney. Maloney's in trouble in the corner. Don't think you want to be there for Liger. Big chop by Liger. Here comes the alley-oop by Liger. Liger, a knee drop right to that arm of Maloney. And Liger can see the victory in his eyes. Goes to the top rope. Shooting star by Liger. Juice and Thunder Liger into the cover off a second shooting star. He wins. Juice and Thunder Liger has defeated Drilla Maloney. That's Maloney's first loss of the tournament, courtesy of the legend himself. What a victory for Juice and Thunder Liger today, guys. I mean, what a win. I mean, he went into that matchup with a 2-1 record against Maloney. Well, I wouldn't say against Maloney, but Liger defeated the man that has so far been undefeated, and he did it. He beat him, which would mean that Juice and Thunder Liger is right now first place in Group B because of that victory over Maloney. So a humongous loss by Maloney. And you never know. Maybe that tiebreaker that Liger has over Maloney may cost Maloney that #1 seed in the group at the very end. You never know. But now we got a 4-way tag team ladder match. We have Josh Bishop and Brian Keith of the World Titan Federations. We got Zach and Jamie York, the York brothers. We got Brett No Bomber and Rave Clown. And we got Kenta and Chase Owens. The winners of this match here tonight will face off against the Von Erichs on Friday. And the winner of that match will earn a title opportunity against Hell's End for the tag team titles. And at a different date, because Hell's End do have a matchup on Friday night when they and Air Attack team up to try to take out one of the members of the Unity. Good elbow shots here by Josh Bishop on Brett No Bomber. So far, there are no ladders in the ring. Off the ropes, Bishop with a splash. Josh Bishop with a big splash to Brett No Bomber. I would love to see a one-on-one match between Josh Bishop and Brett No Bomber. Those are two big, meaty boys that will beat the hell out of each other. I mean, Josh Bishop is no slouch. He's 6'4", 334 pounds. And you got Brett No Bomber, who's basically about the same size and weight of Josh Bishop. I mean, that's a big battle. And that's a lot of mass in the ring. Bomber, here comes another splash to Josh Bishop. Josh Bishop, a former tag team champion here. Him and Davey Boy Smith Jr. lost the titles last episode to Matt Bennett and Alex Brimstone of Hell's End. It was Matt Bennett that pinned Davey Boy Smith Jr. to pick up the victory in the tag team titles. But if you watch the episode, after Brimstone and Bennett won the titles, they were attacked from behind by the Unity. Brimstone got drilled right in the skull with the tag team title belt. And then Matt Bennett got drilled with an overkill from David Finlay. And Takamoto is asking WHWV as a federation on Twitch. Well, the short answer for you, Takamoto, is yes, he does. He does have a federation on Twitch. Nice ripcord lariat there by Kenta. Kenta not wearing his headband today. Kenta decides to wear his headband on, it feels like, every other day. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything from Michael Blaze after that loss to Brandon Styles. He must be crying his eyes out. Josh Bishop going for a spinning powerbomb on the floor, and he got him. Ooh, someone got dropped in the ladder. Josh Bishop is on the ladder, folks. I don't like the looks of it for Mr. Josh Bishop. And he gets up. I do not want to see anyone go through that ladder, because I've been put through that type of a ladder before, and it hurts really bad. I've had my spine almost bent in half going through a ladder like that. And I can think all my times in MSW, ECW, WCW, CTL, Shockwave Wrestling, my company. Because I've been through some really brutal matches in my time, in my career. And some matches include my match, one of my very first big matches in my career was me versus Mikey on CTL on an episode, or not CTL, on MSW. And it was a no-holds-bar match. That was a brutal match. I mean, I just barely scraped out of that with a victory, but man, it was a brutal one for both me and Mikey. I mean, I went for a suicide dive at one point during that match, and I completely missed, and I landed back first on a steel chair. Most of that match, it was me getting dropped on my back or my ribs on the floor. I only won that match because I hit Rip City on the outside of the ring. Another really brutal match I've been a part of was the one between me and Roman Reigns on Shockwave in 2023 inside of Hell in a Cell. That was a 2 out of 3 falls match. I got put through the top of the cell, and somehow I was able to kick out of that. I was able to beat Roman Reigns 2-1. And then another really brutal match I was a part of was me and, what was it? It was me, Moxley, and Price Sanders versus Brimstone, Bennett, and Trevor Johnson for the Trios titles on MSW in Hell in a Cell. That was also really brutal, too. I remember both me and Alex Brimstone were off the top of that cell. Hell, I did like a power slam off the top of the cell to Alex Brimstone, and he went right through the announce table on the floor. And I mean, you want to talk about a table exploding into pieces? That's what happened when Alex Brimstone's body hit the announce table after falling from the top of the cell. I mean, that table exploded. It looked like a bomb went off under it. Anyway, back to the match after all of that stuff I talked about. So far, no ladders have been put in the ring. I'm very surprised. There's a twist of fate from Rave Clown. Quite the resume, yeah, and that's just a couple of matches. I've been a part of some other brutal ones, too. And I can say the same about my championship reigns, too. Like, I've been a world champion in each of the 3 companies I've been involved in my lifetime. I've been CTL world champion. I won that back in 22. I won the Rumble that year, then I ended up winning it at WrestleMania. I've won the MSW world title twice. The first time I won it, I forget who I beat. No, I'm wrong. I've won the MSW title 3 times. I have beaten Matt Bennett for the title. I beat Pierce Perch for the title. And my latest reign is when it was Lorenzo versus Mr. Resistor for the title. And I was under the mask of Mr. Resistor. And I won the match with a low blow. I'll always remember that. I will always remember how I won that match up against Lorenzo when I was under the mask of Mr. Resistor. That was when I was with Bullet Club, too. And that was also at a time when Joe Kenny was still alive, and at a time before Joe Kenny turned to the dark side. Because Joe Kenny had not turned by that point when I was with Bullet Club. Joe Kenny would turn after he lost the title to Iron Taylor in a triple threat match. Yeah, he lost it in that triple threat between, it was Kenny, Taylor, and Brandon Styles. What else have I won in my career? I basically won every MSW title. I've held the tag titles, the Simple Wasteland, Tri-American, the Great Lakes title, the Universal title, the Trios titles. So I kind of won every title in MSW. I've been CTL champion, CTL tag team champion, and CTL United States champion. What else have I done? Shockwave, I've won the world. television and tag team titles, but I've never had the Joe Master King of the Rumble Championship yet. That's the only title I've yet to win in Shockwave. CTL is one of the three brands, is one of the three wrestling federations that is owned by Prince Macau. Yeah, Prince Macau does CTL. He owns CTL, FLH, and WTF. And I've been on CTL since 2020. So I'm basically about 4 years into my career in CTL. CTL is a federation that is mainly subscribers. It is a subscriber-based federation where all subscribers fight in that brand. Text me on Instagram? Okay. I'll look at it for you. So far, again, no ladder's been put in the ring yet by any team. Are they just dumb, or do they forget the rules of the match? I'll just say they're dumb. Alright, so let me read this match card that I'm going to say Joseph Alexander sent me the match card, but this is for his Warzone pay-per-view that's happening in August. So first match for that pay-per-view will be a 4-way match to determine who will face the winner of another 4-way for the main event. The winner gets the World Global Championship. Third match is WXW vs. Shockwave Wrestling Tag match. Fourth match is television versus Hardcore versus Cruiserweight versus European titles. Fifth match is the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It's the Raw Tag Team Champions against the Shockwave Tag Champions. That'd be interesting. The Shockwave International Champion versus the Intercontinental WXW Champion. Seventh is the United States Championships against each other. Eighth is the SmackDown World Champion, Raw Universal Champion, and the Shockwave World Champion. And the main event's the winners of both of those 4-ways for that global championship. It'll be interesting to see how those matches play out. Still, again, no ladder's been put in the ring because no one knows how to throw a ladder in the ring, I guess. Out of all the people, I figured Kenta would throw a ladder in the ring, but stupidity 101 for you folks. The loaded card, yeah, it's a pretty loaded card, about a good amount of matches. I think mine on Friday is going to have 12 matches. Because we got some non-title action in that too. There's going to be a lot of gimmick matches too, because there's 5 gauntlet matches, 2 Hell in a Cell matches, and a Cage of No Escape match. Why is it a Cage of No Escape? Well, it's simple, because we don't want anybody escaping the cage, and 2, we don't want any interferences in the match. And that's going to be the match between Tom Lawler and Jack Perry. Alright, I'm going to control someone here, if you guys don't mind here. We're going to have one of them throw a ladder in the ring here. This has taken 500 years to put a ladder in the ring. Does anyone not know how to put a ladder in the ring in this match? Chase Owens to the C trigger. Oh, screw off, Bratno Bomber. I want to put the ladder in the ring here. No, Kenta, pick up the ladder and put it in the ring. There we go. Good job, Kenta. You put a ladder in the ring. You actually did something in this match that no one else has. So right now, Josh Bishop in the ring. Same with Zach York. Look, folks, the wrestlers are actually smart for once. There's a ladder in the ring. Who's gonna finally, pick up the ladder and set it up and use it to grab that briefcase for that contract against the Von Erichs? Now you might say, why are the Von Erichs in that matchup? Well, because they beat Evan and Carter Williams. That is why. Again, no one decides to go after the ladder that's in the damn ring. Does anyone know how to take the ladder? Chase Owens, you can just grab the ladder. It's right there. Chase, you know the ladder is right here? You can use it. It will help you win the match. And that's a damn good match, by the way. Oh, the Von Erichs versus whoever's going to win. You made the Von Erichs versus Evan and Carter Williams last night. Yeah, that was a really good match. That steel cage tag team match. Yeah, that was really good. Again, ladder. Look, there's a ladder, guys. You can use the ladder. We got Bomber with a splash. Oh, look, a ladder. Guys, pick the ladder up. It's right there. It's right in front of you. You might want to use it to grab that, unless, I don't know, you guys want to jump off the top ropes and try to get the briefcase. It'll be very interesting. It's not the strangest strategy I've ever seen to win a ladder match. That would probably be the time when Jericho and Big Show fought DX at TLC, and Chris Jericho tried to win the ladder match by climbing on the top of Big Show's shoulders. And what happened? He failed because Big Show got Sweet Chin Music by Shawn Michaels. And Kenta is dropped onto that ladder. What? This calls for an excellent time right here, folks. Let's quit the match. By the way, LA Knight's music is playing in the background, so yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, what is everyone's thoughts of the WrestleMania card so far? I know they've been updating it a lot, so I like the card so far for WrestleMania 40. There's just a couple matches in there that I probably would change, like Gunther versus Sami Zayn. I'll probably change that to Gunther versus Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. I like LA Knight versus AJ Styles. I think that'll be a great match. I actually think AJ Styles versus LA Knight's actually going to be the best match of the card. Yeah, I know, sue me. I don't think that Cody versus Roman 2 is the best match on the card. Or, I don't think that the Uso versus Uso match is the best match on the card. No, it's LA Knight versus AJ Styles, damn it. It was just only one night you could remove some of the filter. Yeah, that is true. There's some filter matches in there. But I'm keeping AJ Styles versus LA Knight, because that's going to be a damn good match. Unless WWE finds a way to mess it up. I mean, they have before. They have before messed up a good match. Or if someone goes into business for themselves. Brock Lesnar, 2016, WrestleMania 32. Oh, I don't know what I said there. I don't know. Super kick counter for Jimmy versus Jay is going to be in the 100s. Yep. Oh, God, just thinking about WrestleMania 32 reminds me of how much I hate that show. Oh, I hate WrestleMania 32 so much. My opinion, that is the worst. That's my least favorite WrestleMania. Yeah, you might say, oh, it's WrestleMania 11 or WrestleMania or WrestleMania 9 or WrestleMania 36. 30 or WrestleMania 2. 9 sucks a lot. I mean, if your best match on the card was a match that ended by count out, then yeah, that's saying a lot. WrestleMania 11, there's a lot of stinkers on that match, on that card, but Shawn Michaels versus Diesel. Diesel's a good match, and the main event's actually not bad. 36, that's just because that there's no fans in the crowd, in the stands for that show. But it was still a good show. But god damn it, I hate 32. Oh my god, I hate WrestleMania 32 so much. To go from a really good WrestleMania 28, well, I shouldn't say really good WrestleMania. 28 had a terrible mid-card in that one. 29 was not good. 30 was a good show. WrestleMania 31 was awesome. But to go from WrestleMania 31 to the Royal Rumble of that year, where Roman Reigns loses the title in the Royal Rumble to Triple H, which in my opinion they should not have done. Dean Ambrose should have won that Rumble. I would have went crazy for that. To then Roman Reigns easily winning the Fastlane main event. To then Triple H beating Dean Ambrose at Roadblock. To then having that really great NXT TakeOver Dallas show, which that was the show that had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn for the first time. And then you get the craptastic fest that is WrestleMania 32. I hated that damn show. I mean, the first time I watched it was when it happened. I watched it live on pay-per-view, and I thought it wasn't a bad show other than how Ambrose lost to Lesnar and the main event. I did not like the main event. I thought it was awful. But oh my god, I watched that 2 years after, which was 2018. By the fourth match of the night, I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I was just, oh my god, I wanted to die. I hated that show. Oh please, Dean isn't a main event guy in WWE. I mean, yeah, I could see why, but I was a big Dean Ambrose fan back in that day, and he was like my favorite current day guy. Lesnar wasn't going to do the death. I hate that. Because that match would have been really fun. And again, Brock Lesnar went into his own crap. I mean, there's a lot of cool spots that could have happened in that match, but Brock Lesnar just didn't want to do it because he's Brock Lesnar. And then you have the other awful matches on that show, man. I mean, the main event is one of my least favorite main events of all time. Roman Reigns, Triple H was terrible. What else was on that show that was really bad? The League of Nations beating the New Day was a bad decision. That was me checking my audio. That was really damn loud. What else was really terrible in that show? The opening match was fine. I didn't really care for it. The only really good match on that card was the women's triple threat match where Charlotte won. Other than that, every other match was terrible. Most of the WrestleMania 32 was basically The Rock and John Cena and against the Wyatts. That was most of the damn show that I remember. Day versus London, oh my god. Yeah, that was basically what that match was. But that is not my least favorite show of all time. That goes to specifically Hell in a Cell 2019. That's the show that almost made me quit watching wrestling. Oh, like, that show basically almost made me quit watching wrestling. That's the closest I've ever, like, that shows the closest I ever came to not watching wrestling ever again. I hated that show. I mean, most of the matches on that was terrible. Other than, what was it? I think that was the one where it had, crap, who was on that card? I know the main event is my least favorite main event of all time. Seth Rollins versus The Fiend in Hell in a Cell, which is the worst main event ever. Kenta covers. Kenta, no, get out. Who was on that card? I don't even remember any of the matches. Kenta, go to sleep. Kenta. No, Bomber kicked out. Who was on that card other than the terrible main event? Becky and Sasha. Yeah, you know what? Oh, no. Yeah, that's probably the only good match on the whole card. Chase Owens. Oh, no, kick out. Becky and Sasha. That was the only good match of that 2019 Hell in a Cell show. Everything else was bad. The pre-show match was bad between Natalya and Lacey Evans. Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Not good. Randy Orton Ali was mid. Kabuki Warriors against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Predictable and not good. Strowman and the Viking Raiders against the OC. Terrible, because of a disqualification match. Chad Gable, King Corbin, bad. Charlotte and Bayley was disappointing. And the main event was, the main event itself wanted me to quit wrestling altogether. I wanted to quit wrestling after seeing the finish of that match. Top 6 WrestleManias, 19, 17, 25, 31, and 39. 25? 25's awful. Other than Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, every other match in that card is not really that good. I mean, if you're going by just matches alone, yeah, 25 is, you know, it has Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. 31, 39 was great. Well, 39 night 1 is great. Night 2 is meh. 31's really good. 17 is the best. 19 is really damn good too, because it has 2 match of the year contenders on that show, with Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle main event, and Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. My favorite WrestleManias were 17, 19, 28, no, not 28, because that has that terrible mid-card. 17, 19, 24. Chase Owens and Kenta win. Chase Owens pins Zach York off a package pile driver, and the IWGP World Tag Team Champions win this match. So that means on Friday night, it's going to be the Von Erichs versus the Bullet Club, Kenta and Chase Owens. And the winners of that will get the next shot at Hell's End. And you also get to hear Kenta's awesome theme. All right, main event of the night. A preview to the big match on AEW Dynamite on tomorrow night. Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada. And we got a special guest referee. All right, here we go. Here's the main event, everyone. And let's see who the guest referee is tonight. It's Keiji Muto. Keiji Muto is the guest referee tonight. That is the man behind the Great Muta, a.k.a. our owner of the company right now, due to Antonio Inoki and Macho Man being in the hospital. Still, thanks to that attack by the Unity. But Mr. Keiji Muto is the guest referee. Why not? And here's Eddie. I love that shirt, by the way. Love that shirt that Eddie Kingston has on. I still remember that promo, too, with Eddie Kingston and Miro. I love that promo. It's so funny. Because I'm going to redeem you, Eddie. And then Eddie, my man, redeem these nuts. Love that promo. Love that line. It's funny as hell. But Eddie Kingston is a former world champion here. But Eddie Kingston has, he has never defeated Kazuchika Okada here in this company. He's faced Okada 2 times here, and he's lost both matches to Okada. Will he beat Okada tonight? Or will the Rainmaker defeat Eddie Kingston for a 3rd time? And just like Eddie, Okada's a former world champion here. Okada has won the title twice, actually. Most underrated shows. Oh, Wrestle Kingdom 12. Dude, that was awesome. I love that show. All In 2018? Yep, that was a great show. Takeover New York. I liked that. And All Out 2021. Yeah, All Out 2021 was good, too. For my most underrated show, I mean, I gotta go back to a good one. That would be Wrestle Kingdom 14. Wrestle Kingdom 14 is my favorite Wrestle Kingdom ever. Love that show. That's the one that had 2 nights. That's also the one that had Jon Moxley versus Lance Archer in the Texas Death Match. That was great. And then John versus Juice was a night 2. We had Gorillas of Destiny versus Finn Juice. That was good. I think that one was also Will Ospreay and Hiromu Takahashi. Main event of Wrestling 16 was... Let me check that, actually. I don't even remember who the main event was of that show. Or no, Wrestle Kingdom 14. I said 16. Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom 12 was awesome. That's the main event of Naito and Okada. And that was great. And that also had Shingo Takagi Shingo Takagi and Tomohiro Ishii. And that had Omega and Tanahashi. Love that. Yeah, 14's always my favorite. 2 nights, 2 awesome ones. That was also Juice and Thunder Liger's last show in New Japan as well. Yeah, Suzuki Gun versus Los Ingobernables, Chaos and Bullet Club, Finn Juice and Gorillas, Moxley and Archer in the Texas Death Match. Hiromu and Will Ospreay. Oh, that had Tatsuya Naito and Jay White. Yep. And then I had Kota Ibushi against Okada in night 1. Then you had Roppongi 3K against Bullet Club for the junior titles. Zack Sabre Jr. Sonata was really good. Moxley and Juice Robinson was awesome. Hiroki Goto and Kenta was good. Jay White, Kota Ibushi. That was the one that had Chris Jericho against Hiroshi Tanahashi. And the main event of that show was Naito and Okada. And that was the one where Naito won. And of course, Wrestle Kingdom 14, in my opinion, has the greatest heel heat spot in wrestling history at the end of that show. The big thing going into that show was if Naito was going to be able to do the, if he was going to be able to do the Deha Pawn at the end of the show. And I always remember, you know, he won against Okada. He's got he's got the double titles. And just as he's about to say Deha Pawn, Kenta attacks him from behind. And the fans are just booing the hell out of Kenta. Like, usually Japanese crowds are pretty quiet when people are having their moments, but, I mean, you could probably hear the booing outside of the Tokyo Dome from that. And then Kenta hit him with a go to sleep. And then he takes both titles, sits down right on the chest of Naito and holds both titles up in the air, and the Japanese crowd were just giving it to Kenta. They hated him. Hot take by the most underrated match of all time. Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle and Keith Lee versus Gunther and Bronson Reed. Yeah, those are good too. Oh wow, Eddie at one kicked out of that move by Okada off the top rope. Very naughty by Okada. I gotta say, most underrated match that's not, well, it's not really underrated, but it's more of a match that should be talked about more. Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus the Young Bucks. That match was amazing, man. That's one of my favorite, that's my favorite tag match ever. It's either that one or the, what is it? Crap, what was it? The SmackDown 6 tag match at Survivor Series. You need to update my chart, so I'm going to ask you when you're going to watch my show, what's the best match you've seen from your company? Okay. Oh no, Eddie got thrown into Keiji Muto. Eddie firing back here. Eddie Kingston willing to put away Okada, but Okada counters. Okada, second rope here. Okada, moonsault. Kazuchika Okada off a moonsault. Here's the cover. And a kick out by Eddie. Okada in the corner, setting it up. Kazuchika Okada goes for the knee, strike out of the corner. Got him. The knee out of the corner by Okada. And here we go. Okada, London, Eddie Kingston. And, oh, here we go. Knee to the back. Rainmaker. Rainmaker by Okada. Here's the cover. And Eddie kicked out. Yeah, wow. Using a moonsault in front of Muto. Yeah, I know. What disrespect by Okada. Because we all know how great Keiji Muto's moonsault is. Okada, moonsault. Another moonsault by Kazuchika Okada. And Muto let the count go. I don't think Keiji Muto wants the match to end by a moonsault. Eddie trying to fight back here. Eddie Kingston, oh, caught by Okada. Okada going for it, blocked by Eddie. Back fist, Eddie Kingston dropped him. The back fist by Kingston, here's the cover. And a kick out by Okada. Okada kicked out of the back fist of Eddie Kingston. And now Eddie Kingston firing off on Okada. So Okada looked like he had Eddie beat with that moonsault, but Muto said, no, we're not ending the match by a moonsault. Cover by Eddie Kingston. And so he let the count go, and it let Eddie Kingston connect with a back fist, and Okada kicked out. Okada eating these shots by Eddie. Eddie Kingston firing off, but Okada counters. You might see a money clip here pretty soon by Okada. Okada picks him up. Oh, roundhouse to the skull. Ray, oh, there it is. Kazuchika Okada, the cover. It wins. The Rainmaker beats Eddie Kingston for a third time. Takamoto's booing Okada. It was like a Rainmaker into a flux capacitor by Kazuchika Okada. Beats Eddie Kingston for a third time in this company. And that could help give Okada maybe a interesting one. Because Okada, you don't see Okada do moves like that where he hits like a kick and a Rainmaker into another move. That'll help the Rainmaker get into maybe the world title picture once again. With the Rainmaker, he might be out of Japan, but he's not out of here. MSW said, oh, the question about what is his best match that I've seen? Oh, I don't know. I got to think about that one. What, the Rainmaker puts Eddie down for 3 off a Rainmaker and a flux capacitor. As Muto counted the 3 for the win, even though Muto and Okada had words after the match about, why did you use my moonsault, Okada? That's basically what Muto was thinking about. Why would you use the moonsault in front of my face? I mean, that's just wrong. I mean, why would Okada use the moonsault like that, right in front of the man that perfected the move in Keiji Muto? Wait, hold on. No way is this man here. No way that this man is here tonight. No. No. You gotta be joking me. No way is he here. I see a silhouette coming out from the stage. If you know the music, then sing along. And here he is, Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki is here, and he's staring a hole in Kazuchika Okada. I was not expecting to see Minoru Suzuki tonight. And he's staring down Okada. And Okada's got to be seeing a couple of ghosts right now, especially that he sees Minoru Suzuki, a man who doesn't even know what a pain threshold is. Man, I feel bad for Okada. Well, I guess that's going to end the show off a stare down by Minoru Suzuki and Kazuchika Okada. You never know, that could happen on Friday night. But anyway, that's it for today, folks. We will see you most likely tomorrow night for the final episode before the pay-per-view on Friday. Anyway, see you later.